Hello, I'm Carl Philby, Chair of Creative Royston, which runs Royston Arts Festival, and I started Royston MusicFest. I'm here to introduce you to another in the series of 5 concerts that MusicFest commissioned for the festival this year. Tonight we have a great concert featuring Steve Winch and the Inception, supported by one of our finest young songwriters and performers, Chris Fox. Chris has been making a name for himself on the folk scene in the last 2 to 3 years, and I can personally recommend his latest album, From the Shadows. Steve Winch and his band are old friends of Royston MusicFest, and they played the very first concert, which was just that, and not the afternoon of music that MusicFest has since become. And this is the third occasion on which they have played for us. Tonight they are in concert and have provided a no-nonsense played-through set, which I'm sure you will all enjoy, except possibly anyone who is exclusively into the chanting of Tibetan monks. And even then, who knows? Please welcome Chris Fox, followed by Steve Winch and the Inception.
Hi Royston Music Festival, my name's Chris Fox. I'm here to play some tunes. This first one is a new one that I wrote in the lockdown. I've had a lot of spare time to write some new songs, which has been great. It's called Perfectly Normal, and I wrote it for a friend of mine who's been struggling with their appearance, and I just wanted to try and write something nice to say, hey, doesn't matter what you look like, it's how you feel on the inside. I think that you're perfect, just the way that you are. Think you're magnificent, from up close or from afar. So don't change a hair for me, you're in champion form. I think you're perfectly normal. I think you look dapper in second-hand suits. I don't mind the second-hand smell or those second-hand boots. You'll never impress me in Calvin Klein jeans. You're already complete. I think you're so sexy, you came with all the right bits. You don't need those implants, nor a pair of fake lips to save all of your money, because life is the gift, and I completely adore you. Be strong beyond measure, be a brave one, be a brute. Face down your enemies when they're staring back at you, and embrace your appearance. Swallow your pride, take the world in your stride. I think that you're perfect, just the way that you are. Think you're magnificent, from up close or from afar. So don't change a hair for me, you're in champion form. I think you're perfectly normal. Don't change a hair for me, I like you just as you are. Okay, so my next song is called "The Death of Queen Jane." It's definitely as depressing as the title would have you believe. I saw this song for the first time in the film Inside Llewyn Davis. I think I might be the only person in the history of the world that went to see Inside Llewyn Davis and thought, yeah, I'll become a musician. That sounds, seems like a great idea. If you haven't seen the film, it's a Coen Brothers movie about a kind of folk singer-songwriter who's out there trying to get successful in the village in New York, and it's not going his way. But this is one of the songs that he plays, and when I heard it, I totally fell in love with it. And so, yeah, I came up with my own rendition, and here it is. Queen Jane lay in labor for 9 whole days or more, till her women grew so tired they could no longer there, they could no longer there. Good women, good women, would you do one thing for me? Will you open up my right side and find my baby, and find my baby? Oh no, cried the women, that's a thing that can never be. We shall call upon King Henry and hear what he may say, and hear what he may say. King Henry was sent for, King Henry he did come, saying, what does ail you, my lady? Your eyes, they look so dim, your eyes, they look so dim. Oh Henry, beloved Henry, would you do one thing for me? Will you open up my right side and find my baby, and find my baby? Oh no, cried King Henry, that's a thing that I could never do. For if I lose the flower of England, I shall lose the branch too. I shall lose the branch too. There was fiddling and dancing on the day the babe was born. But Queen Jane, being loved, she like cold as a stone. She like cold as a stone. Okay, so it's a bit of a mixed bag today. I'm going to play you a Viking song. I actually brought this out as a single before all of the lockdown mania. Fortunately though, people have reacted to it really nicely and loads of radio stations have played it for me, which has been amazing because I haven't had the chance to tour it. So it's been really great that I've been able to get it out there and kind of do some stuff with it. I wrote this song while I was working in a call centre selling double glazing. I hope you don't recognise my voice. I don't do it anymore. But while I was working in the call centre, I would have dreams about going to things called recruitment fairs. And at the recruitment fair, there's all these different tables of, with different careers and leaflets. You could go and be a lawyer or a plumber or a cheesemaker or whatever. And the way I always knew I was dreaming was at the end of the hall, they had a giant pirate ship that was looking for new members. And the pirates were always just about to sing their recruitment shanty. And I would always wake up. So one day I thought, to hell with it, I'm not going to go and do this job anymore. So I bunked off forever. I never went back. And I stayed at home and wrote this song. It's called We Sing Hooray.
Sing hooray, 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 hooray. Come smugglers, come thieves, come men at large. I offer you great sanctuary with a life lit by the stars. Come villains and come fiends, come those in toil, a better life awaits you. And with me you share the spoils. Now we sing hooray and up she rises. Let out the sail, come draw the anchor from the ocean. Good times prevail. It's hooray and up she rises. Boys come to see you share the bounty and the riches. If you join with me, we sing hooray, 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 hooray. A life of leisure awaits you. Sign up your seat. Come sail the compass point, smile at, and you love more than you need. Well, there's those who live life honestly, but you think you want more. Come see the proof of piracy by the bullion in my store. We sing hooray and up she rises. Let out the sail, come draw the anchor from the ocean. Good times prevail. It's hooray and up she rises. Boys come to see you share the bounty and the riches. If you join with me, we sing hooray, 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 hooray. your station. Instead imagine this, now you return with gold and a handsome lass. Now tick those off your list. We sing hooray and up she rises. Head on the sail, come draw the anchor from the ocean. Good times prevail. It's hooray and up she rises. Boys come to see you share the bounty and the riches. If you join with me, we sing hooray, 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 hooray. It's hooray and up she rises. Head on the sail, come draw the anchor from the ocean. Let good times prevail. It's hooray and up she rises. Boys come to see you share the bounty and the riches. If you join with me, we sing hooray, 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 hooray.
Okay, so carrying on with the nautical theme, I'm going to play you, this is my favourite folk song of all time. I started out my career as a raconteur and singer-songwriter in the pubs in and around the town where I live, and would kind of have really interesting nights trying to entertain people who were super drunk and not really in the mood to listen. Eventually, I kind of accidentally stumbled into a folk club. It was Cambridge Folk Club. And I was hooked. I knew exactly that that's where I wanted to be. And the thing that it sort of impressed me the most was just the huge mix of music that I heard at that first kind of open stage at Cambridge Folk Club. And this is one of the tunes that I heard. It's called Lord Franklin. And yeah, this is my rendition of it.
I was homebound one night on the deep, swinging in my hammock, I fell asleep. I dreamed a dream, and I thought it true, concerning Franklin and his gallant crew. With 100 sailors he sailed away to the frozen oceans in the month of May, to seek a passage around the ports where we poor sailors you sometimes have to go. Through cruel hardships, well, they vainly strove. Their ship on mountains of ice was drove, and only the Eskimo with his skin canoe, he was the only one that ever came through. In Baffin Bay where the whalefish blow, the fate of Franklin no man may know. The fate of Franklin no tongue can tell. My poor Franklin and his sailors they doomed well. my burden, well, it brings me pain. For my long lost Franklin, I would cross the main. 10,000 pounds I would freely give to no one on earth. If my Franklin he does leave. I was homeward bound one night on the deep, swinging in my hammock, well I fell asleep. I dreamed a dream and I thought it true, 'concerning Franklin, his gallant crew. But I dreamed a dream and I thought it true, concerning Franklin and his gallant crew.
Okay, so the next song is called I'm Still in Love With You, and it's a story song from my most recent album, From the Shadows. And I wrote this after having lunch with a very old girlfriend. Our lives have gone in very different directions. She's gone down a very kind of textbook, mainstream path, and has a husband and kids and a career and all of these kinds of things. And I've gone down a very kind of dossy, bohemian, artsy road. What's interesting about my sort of lifestyle is when you meet people that are doing stuff that's more functional and more normal, you do have these pangs and you think, oh, am I doing the right thing with my time? Should I just quit and get a job? And then usually those feelings last for about 12 minutes and I write a song and go, no, I'm definitely doing the right thing with my time. And this was just such an occurrence. So I had lunch with this old girlfriend, this old friend of mine. And I went home and wrote this song, and it's a kind of story song about unrequited love, and see what you think.
Another gentle cowboy song, number 101, about a girl I knew way back when. She called me up and said it's been too long, on day 10,001, and she asked me if I'm still single. Then she said that we should meet for tea, leave your wallet, the drinks on me, there's no money in your love songs. Now I thought that this seemed strange, but it's so nice to hear her voice again. So what the hell, make mine a cappuccino. You don't need to play those games, I can tell you nothing's changed. All you need to know is I'm in love with you. So I went down to the coffee shop, combed my hair, pulled out the stops, to see if I could win her over. She turned up about an hour late, same old excuses, the same old traits, oh, but she looked wonderful. And we talked until the sun went down, the very worst coffee in this whole damn town. Things haven't changed a bit. So caught up on catching up with you, I couldn't see the gospel truth by the diamond ring upon your finger. You don't need to play those games, I can tell you nothing's changed. All you need to know is I'm in love with you. I don't know where I went wrong. Maybe it was all along. This thing has left me broken hearted. I need to learn to let her go. I know now I'll never know what it means to have her love me. I guess it's time to make a change. Stop playing that lonely game. You'll never know that I'm in love with you. You'll never know that I'm still in love with you.
Okay, well, thanks very much. If you've made it this far and you've been listening and you've been enjoying yourself, thank you. I really appreciate it. At the time of recording, I don't know who's on next, but I know there's a band on after me, so enjoy that. If you like my music or you want to find out more about me, head to my website. It's www.chrisfoxmusic.org. You can pick up a copy of my latest album, From the Shadows, there. You can download that, or I can send it to you in the post, however you want to do it. And yeah, so for the last song, this is another one that I wrote in the lockdown. It's called One More for the Road, and it's about this. Well, I kind of got the inspiration to write it when a friend of mine left town, and he kind of never told me he was going. Sounds like a really bad friend. He's not. He's just a bit forgetful. But it got me thinking about how over the last kind of 4 or 5 years, a lot of my friends from school and a lot of my friends from university, we've all kind of started to drift off in our own directions. We've kind of found careers that we're really interested in. And yeah, I started trickling down memory lane and came up with this. So yeah, thanks again, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Wait a second. I have forgotten to thank somebody really, really important. The one and only Carl Philby, who organises this whole thing. Carl, you're a genius. It's a mammoth task. I don't know how you ever get your head around all of it. But thank you for having me on and being a part of this. And like the same goes to all the promoters who've sort of chucked me gigs in this crazy lockdown period. It's been really good to have something to work towards, and while we're waiting for the proper live shows to open up again. So yeah, thank you.
I guess it's really over. I guess you're leaving for good. I always knew you'd go someday. You always said you would. It's time for new beginnings. It's time for you to go. Our paths will cross again someday. So for now, let's raise a toast. One more for the good times. One more for the road. Let's drink to your adventures. Raise a glass to your new home. Well, I can't believe it's over. No more knocking at your door. You've been the best of friends to me. I never needed more. I guess you're moving on now. It's a parting of the ways. Things can never stay the same. No more glory days. Oh, and yet I am hopeful that the memories will serve as I look back over everything. I hope you find what you deserve. One more for the good times, one more for the road. Let's drink to your adventures, raise a glass to your new home. Well, I can't believe it's over, no more knocking at your door. You've been the best of friends to me, I never needed more. One more for the good times, one more for the road. Let's drink to your adventures, raise a glass to your new home. Well, I can't believe it's over, no more knocking at your door. Best of friends to me, I never needed more. You were there with me for everything, I never needed more.
Hello. Smiling clouds in her eyes. She tells them what they wanna hear, they don't care what they're hearing. Turning on the radio, looking to the normal show. Standing to believe, taking some believing. Flying off the walls, and she's laying on her back. There ain't no room for pity on the wrong side of the track. Fighting with the prejudice and baby, keep your eye on the ceiling. The stars in abandoned cars in the alleyway, discontent on matinees playing. Burn out dreams and symphony of streams, drowning out our voice and we don't care what you're saying. She's beating on the windows till her fist turns red. Ain't no need for sorrow on the wrong side of the bed. She exercised her mind and then she found another guy to believe in. It's too bad, I'm so bad, baby. What don't kill your drives you crazy. Shaking things that you don't fancy. Bad, baby. It's too bad, those kids who cry. Your innocence condemned to die. Conscious soul and skin like ice. Bad, baby. To close your eyes and spread your wings and let the darkness soothe your bones. Shifting sands of blind disguise the echoes of the world you used to know. The priest who found religion when the choir boy died of shame. And Mary's on vacation with the ghost who stole your name. You're just another lost soul on an endless journey looking for a home. It's too bad, it's my bad, baby. What don't kill you, drive you crazy. Seven dreams that you come fancy. My bad, baby. It's too bad, those kids who cry. Your innocence condemned to die. are Steve Winch in the Inception, and this is nitroglycerin. On out there on the run again, been hiding since I don't know where, waiting for delivery, just a waiting to find. Dark have watching over me, afraid my senses by degrees, feeling like my lips are burning settling smile. The thoughts out there will drive me to my knees. So I was laughing, I'm leaving. You gave me something to believe in. Here she comes again, here she comes again, making me feel like I felt when I was 17. Here she comes again, here she comes. She's got a honey tight off and it's kinda like a disease. Here we go again, here we go again. She makes me feel like I felt when I was 17. Here we go again, here we go. I'm silly by my eyes and it just like I could do it. Like waiting for my dreams, these trains along on mountain peaks. I'm straining at the tether as I turn to face the light. Imposter with a sullen face, so watch your tears and out of place. These stars will tell the story of a sentence from the night. The cross I bear will drive me to my knees. The goal I've lost, but now I'm leaving. She gave me something to believe in. Here she comes again, here she comes again, making me feel like I felt when I was 17. Here she comes again, here she comes. Got a honey tight off and it's kinda like a disease. Here we go again, here we go again. She makes me feel like I felt when I was 17. Here we go again, here we go. Got a cherry bomb eyes and it feels like nothing can do. Save me from myself. Save yourself from me. Save me for yourself, lady. Making me feel like I felt when I was 17. Here she comes again, here she comes. Got a honey tight off and it's kinda like a disease. Here we go again, here we go again. She makes me feel like I felt when I was 17. Here we go again, here we go. Got a cherry bomb eyes and it's just like a disease. This is called Every Picture Tells a Story. There is a foolish inside. Took you at face value, but I never guessed which one. I come to the conclusion that this race my friend is run. This was our second single. It's called Walk a Crooked Mile. Rise our windows to my soul. I've been shedding dreams like I'm shedding clothes. There is only darkness here. Play my hand and now I have to warn her. On all the faces that we wear, the painted masks hiding veiled despair. I wear her kisses like a suit of armor. Close your eyes, but you watch me feel inside. Follow me and dare to find the passion of your smile. Lay me low, pick me up and make me so. Secret is just out to know. Never will we'll walk a crooked mile. And now she's picking flowers in the rain for the ghost of heartache and the ghost of pain. And tears like memories slowly fade, yet still they haunt her. And all the faces that we wear are cast aside as the souls lay bare. I wrap around me like a suit of armor. Close your eyes, play what you feel inside. Follow me and dare to find the passion of your smile. Lay me low, pick me up and make me go. Secret is just out to know. Never will we'll walk a crooked mile. Close your eyes, but you what you feel inside. Follow me and dare to find the passion of your smile. Lay me low, pick me up and make me so. Secret is just out to know. Never will we'll walk a crooked mile. This is Still Life. we're open to debate. I like to drag you through this wasteland. There is no time to waste when the threads of humankind is all thin. Don't you want to paint a smile on the last forgotten faces with abandoning their identity? The marathon is dying. He started drawing flies. Can I so blind to read the word decay? Close our eyes and we chase the sun. We dream our dreams when the day is done. Running free beneath the burning sky. So I see suicidal days and we sing the songs of a life well played. And we close our hearts to the fear inside. Life, dim, but not as you know it. It's the depth of your compassion measured by the depth of pocket. Frozen in slow motion like a fuse without a rocket. The portrait of a generation lost. It's still life, but it's still life to me. On the path throbbing to the beat of misery. We subjugate, humiliate and alienate the weak. And somewhere down the line we'll pay the cost. We close our eyes and we chase the sun. We dream a dream of a day well done. And we close our minds beneath the burning sky. So I see suicidal days and we sing the songs of a life well played. And we close our hearts to the pain inside. Close our eyes and we chase the sun. And we dream our dreams when the day is done. Running free beneath the burning sky. So I see suicidal days and we sing those songs of a life well played. And we close our minds to the fear inside. We close our eyes and we choose to run from a decaying world that we've learned to shun. Have your hands to shake, big on your holy smile. Listen closely, you might hear the screams of the foreclosure of a moving dream. You can close their minds for a little while. The ghost of seasons past is banging on my door. Lying to the camera, catching the silent stream. He is a scholar and a fool down to the core. Diving through a nightmare, changing broken dreams. Inside, there are no in-between. Down at the soul, sensing the tightening, the closet with the water. Gonna make it pound. No one can rest in touch, I know there's no one home in town. So I follow the story of the sound of the town. The ghost of reason fades and crumbles to the floor. Have you got a camera? Breathe in, breathe out. Wait for me, I'll call to you with bated breath. Upon my knees, I'll sacrifice the rest of what I was. I'll cast away the fear and dare to dream the chance to hold you near. When I dream of you. Take my hand, she said, let's dive into the night and seal our fate in love's cool delight. I know the clock is shedding out like tears, and yet we learn and build a temple to our fears. And when I wait for you. When I smile for you. My love. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, you're all that you're meant to be. The hour is slow, delayed, I can feel it in my bones. Extend your hand and take me to your home. My thoughts are yours, do with me what you will. Possess, obsess until this beating heart is still. And when I cry for you. When I die for you. My love. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and do what you're meant to do. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and do what you're meant to do. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and do what you're meant to do. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You're all that you're meant to be. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You're all that you're meant to be. This is called Best Served Cold. the down silver for every painted smile. Paid the costume screen, sorry tale of woe. Now I pretend to dream in the mirror on the wall. Don't you lie to me? Line them up and watch them fall. The truth will set you free. I don't know, but I've been told. Streets around here are painted gold. We're not getting any younger yet, I think that's getting old. Only this is gold, it's just so cold. And now she said she's looking for another way to blur the lines again and keep the walk that way. She knows she ought to leave, but something made her stay. Sorry tale of woe, such a price to pay. Mirror, mirror on the wall, don't you lie to me? Line them up and watch them fall. The truth will set you free. I don't know, but I've been told. Trees down here are painted gold. We're not getting any younger yet, I think that's getting old. Only this is trade, it's just dream, feel a dream. Feel a dream for me. Dream, feel a dream. Dream, dreams steal a dream. Don't steal a dream from me. Dreams steal a dream. I don't know, but I've been told. We're not getting any younger yet, I think it's getting old. Only this is trade. I don't know, but I've been told. We're not getting any younger yet, I think it's getting old. Only this is trade. Desert cold. Desert cold. From the cradle to your slave. I got my racing boots and my lucky charm. You got your finger on the trigger and you gotta pull it right there. I can always down the line to the farm. Praying for a base of love that no one left to save me. Called your name across my heart with just a letter with smile and that was just a start of a lifelong journey from the cradle to the grave. Every time you place behind an angel's face, we're sinking like a leaf in the danger of heaven that there's a light inside in a secret cave. Surrounded to a deeper place beneath the waning moon. And this is all that I could be. Every breath, every thought, every ounce of me. There is no other drug on earth on the dry grave. Tell me that you love me. Take my hand and promise me everything that I could ever want from life. Tell me that you leave me, sleep called Good, Better, Best. I've been healing from the inside out. I know my name is Tom, but I've been starting to get down. Everything that ever went before. Well, I've been taken by numbers, but my canvas is blank. Combining typing my dreams, don't let my way to the back. Try to live the right way, to tell me primal pain. I'm cheating hearts anyway. Good, 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 better and best. Lay down the door and never let it rest. Good things better and better and best. And then you start all over again. Good, 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 better and best. Lay down the door and never let it rest. Good things better and better and best. And then you start all over again. Wow, good, better, best. Well, I've been feeling emotions to fill the void in my head. Like a countless to Jesus, I'm gonna rise from the dead. It's just a cross I have to bear. Well, I've been carving an ancient lesson in the sublime. But there's a flaw in the Royston and an iron. Try to live the right way, tell me primal pain. But I can heal it hard anyway. Good, 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 better and best. The down the door and never let it rest. Good things better and better and best. And then you start all over again. Good, 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 better and best. The down the door and never let it rest. Good things better and better and best. And then you start all over again. I've the strength to breathe, I've got the will to learn. I'm never gonna leave, someday the time will return. But I'm going nowhere, baby, nowhere, baby. Good, better, best. Thank you. This is called Scream. Lower the veil and Blindside. Say what you want, but don't say it to me. Say what you need, 'cause nothing's ever free. Well, you could close your eyes to the battle ahead. Count down the minutes while you're feather in your bed. The truth is out there somewhere, but we're all trying to see. Well, you can run, but you can't hide. Life's gonna get ya on the blind side. So play your hand and roll your dice. Still gonna get ya on the blind side. Pray, live your life, but please don't pray for me. Reach inside yourself, you'll find it's empty need. Well, there's a man on a hill and he's just in clouds. He's got a twinkle and he's got a nothing beyond that. A mighty man in visions, just to see about you. Well, you can run, but you can't hide. Life's gonna get ya on the blind side. So play your hand and roll your dice. Still gonna get ya on the blind side. Sitting by a window, living in the shadows, waiting for a sun to live it long to get a dream. I'm calling out your secret name, I wanna see your face and get my words are forming in the air like a silent bloody stream. I'm beating on the window till my fists turn red. Think I've heard the line before. And all the things I once held dear, I don't believe in anymore. Well, you can run, but you can't hide. Life's gonna get ya on the blind side. So play your hand and roll your dice. Still gonna get ya on the blind side. Whoa, out to tune guitar. I'm going to tune it up because we're professionals. Oh, yes, we are, thus proving that this is live. That's more like it. Take it Please don't cry. Please don't cry. Baby, I'm your junkie now. I know you'll bet me to your vision. Watch you slay me by reason. Feeling that I could persuade you. Give me something to believe. Your feelings being stolen. Takes the style to crack the gold. With conflict, death, glory, self-destruction, and soul. Now I feel free. Please, if I even kiss it, baby, pretty please. You took me up to heaven when you got me on my knees. I just can't live without you. You swear that this is vow. You got me with a sucker punch and I'm now. Now she said, "Ride me in your nightmare, but I can't across the face." She's saying to a vision, disappearing without trace. My kisses like poison and my touches cold ice. Peel back my many layers and expose my one survive. Wanna watch you bleed. Please, if I even pretty, baby, pretty please. You took me up to heaven when you got me on my knees. I'm just can't live without you. This world I disavow. You got me with a sucker punch and I'm junkie now. The only truth you need is God within yourself, so set it free. Please, if I even pretty, baby, pretty please. You took me up to heaven when you got me on my knees. I just can't live without you. This world I disavow. You got me with a sucker punch and I'm your junkie now. Please, if I even pretty, baby, pretty please. You took me up to heaven when you got me on my knees. I just can't live without you. This world I disavow. You got me with a sucker punch and I'm your junkie now. We are Steve Winch in Inception. It's been a pleasure. This is called Love, Peace and Pharmacy. You said you free for a while with a chemical smile and a rainbow to win. And then you drown in a kiss. I feel the moment of bliss. You rip your heart out when you think you got the best friend, keeping it sky, come to London. Senses on, picking the sound of the I'm wide open, wide all the trees.